let's talk about two items that I shouldn't review, but I'm going to for the sake of history and preservation.
It's morphin' time!
Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome back to another Tiger and Bunny review. Tiger and Bunny 2 seemed to come and go. It was really good, and if you're watching this video, you're probably already a fan. I previously reviewed the SH Figuarts Tiger and Bunny 2 Wild Tiger and Barnaby Brooks Jr. Style 3s, and both videos kinda underperformed, even though I have like one of the only reviews of these out there. So technically, I wasn't going to review the storage Bangles, even though I was getting them. But then I saw that there's no reviews of these. Like, I couldn't find any Japanese reviews. I couldn't find any videos beyond the Bandai Mania YouTube channel video. And I thought there should be an unbiased video out there, like not a Bandai-produced video, to show what these are. Because these are cool, but I think they didn't sell that well because I think they were overpriced. I paid full price, but I still think they're overpriced. But this video is to basically document these for anyone looking for it in the future. If you are watching this video, please leave a comment and say something, I don't know, something to help the YouTube algorithm. Hit the like button, please. Doing this video is not a good business choice. I'm doing this for the sake of having videos on this. Now, if this video blows up and is super popular, that'd be great too, but I doubt it based on how this has gone. I love Tiger and Bunny, but it does seem like a niche audience in the merch department. But anyways, these are the devices used by Tiger and Barnaby in Season 2 to transform into their hero modes. So they are kind of like, you know, transformation devices you'd see in a tokusatsu. But Barnaby, Tiger, they sold them separately even though they interact with each other, and I think that was kind of dumb. Like, they should have just been a 2-pack at this point. I don't know who was buying one without the other. Though, then again, somebody may be buying one without the other. But yeah, these are under Bandai's Proplica line, which is sort of like a prop replica sort of idea. These are pretty packed, standard plastic trays. All they really come with is an instruction sheet. I did get the US release on these, and the US release does have like a US specific label to it. And inside there are English instructions, so that's pretty good. So anyways, that's pretty much like how they're packed. Nothing too fancy. Let's take a look at the actual devices. All right, so here they are. We got the storage Bangle Barnaby Brooks Jr. and the storage Bangle Wild Tiger. Let's talk about the stands real quick because they're not anything fancy. You know, it's just like a clear plastic. You know, here's the circular piece to it. They're pretty cool. They are designed to be displayed like this, which we'll show off in a moment. But you can see storage Bangle Barnaby Brooks Jr. and storage Bangle Wild Tiger on that one. And all you do is just put the Bangle like that. Nothing too fancy to it. Now, the Bangles themselves, they are pretty much identical design-wise, which is, you know, accurate to the show. You can see they have an IR sensor over here, which we'll talk about. There is 3 buttons. There's the one in the center, which activates the hero mode, the one on the side that activates music, and then one on the side that activates dialogue. And then the actual Bangles are wearable, assuming you have the proper wrist size, as in kind of small, because it's not that big of an opening. So we're going to pull this out. They do use I think it's two LR44 button cells, which go in there, and then the on switch is over here. But if you're trying to wear it, you don't just stick your hand in like this. You got to kind of put it on at an angle. So for me, I can put one on, and it's kind of loose, because I got kind of small wrists. Which, you know, that's just how it goes. That's why I've never had trouble with the Digimon Vital bracelets, which I've done videos on. But yeah, either wrist for me totally fits, totally fine. But I have, like I said, kind of small wrists. It's not too big of a diameter, so if you're looking to wear this, hopefully you have a small wrist. If you don't, that just sucks because there's no way to expand the design. But it is nice that they come with stands to go on as well. As you see, I can get my hand caught. My hands are bigger than my wrists. So actually looking at the voice effects in this, there's the on-off switch, which the on-off switch just adds a little sound effect. And then when you press this button, you get the actual transformation sounds. And I realize here that the light is so dim, and that's the other problem. The light is so dim on this, you can barely see it with my lights on. So I'm going to turn the lights down for this segment. So that's pretty much all there is to the lights, because when you play the other sounds, they don't activate the lights, but that's how the lights work. We'll do the same for Barnaby now, just because that way we can get an idea of how the lights look. So the bass sound effects are not that exciting on either of these. You basically get the same sound on both. It just says Barnaby good luck, hero mode, Wild Tiger hero mode, Barnaby hyper good luck mode, Wild Tiger hyper good luck mode. So kind of basic on that part. Now, like I said, this button here on the side activates music clips. That's pretty much it for music. You get some selections. I didn't play all the full length of the tracks, but you get the opening theme from Tiger and Bunny 2. You get several tracks from Tiger and Bunny 1 and 2, which is pretty cool. Mostly like the hero deploying music and the main theme, which is pretty great. The other cool part is you can activate the music and do the transformation. Now, one thing you also may have heard is the sound is really low for like the actual transformations in the music. However, the sound for the voice clips is a little bit louder, and there's not that many, so we're just going to do them in the main video, but we'll do Tiger's first, then Barnaby's. So the cool thing with these two devices is there actually is interchangeable functionality, and I do want to show part of this. Essentially, you can unlock more voice clips, because while they each have the voice clips in them, and they each have the music clips in them, and the transformations, if you have both and you line them up, which is kind of the neat part about the stands, if you line them up like this, you can actually switch into a conversation mode by holding down the main button on both. Then if you press the button on Wild Tigers, you can get up to 5 conversations, and then there's 7 conversations with Barnaby of the two of them interacting with each other. And that's kind of a cool feature. I'll show off one conversation for the sake of the video. So I talked about the good things, but let's talk about some bad things with these. So like I mentioned, they're really overpriced. I believe the US retail price is like $90 a piece, which is just insane. These are not worth that much money. For me, big Tiger and Bunny fan, I'm going to go for it as soon as it's available. But that's me. The actual build quality is pretty solid. But, the sound effect features are not only limited to mostly just voices, and that's just, a result of the show. It's not like these are heavily used devices in the series, but some of them just don't work right. Like, sometimes I press the button, and it works with Tiger, but then with Barnaby, especially in the conversation mode, when I was shooting that, was really frustrating. Sometimes pushing the button just wouldn't activate the sound, or sometimes the music wouldn't start. Sometimes these buttons on the side just get really finicky, and so it's a little bit frustrating. And also with the conversation mode, you have to have these perfectly lined up. Like if they get slightly misaligned, they'll just stop working. And that is also a bit of a bummer. Bluetooth would have, justified the price and also probably worked a little bit better. So in general, if you are looking for these, you can probably find them pretty cheap. I know that they've been going on sale a lot of places because I don't think they were that popular. I love Tiger and Bunny, so of course these are great for my collection. But I hope this video helped you figure out if you want them for yours, or if you're, from 10 years down the line, heard about these existing but never found a video besides this one. I hope this was informative in some way. They're cool, but unless you're a hardcore fan, they're not super necessity, I think, for a lot of collections, but make your own decisions at that point. For me, I'm happy I have them, and they're definitely a cool piece to my collection. So that does it for this review. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, please hit subscribe and notification bell, as well as leave a comment. That'll help this video a whole lot. If you didn't check out my Tiger and Bunny figure art reviews, please go check those out. I did do 2 of them. And other than that, stay tuned for other videos on the channel, such as Blu-rays, toys, and more. And of course, check out my live streams Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern, where I talk about anime and all kinds of other good stuff. And you can also find me on social media at Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Soundout12. You can check out my cool graphic designer on Twitter at DarkClaw643 and Hero Club at hero-club.com for anime news and more. And until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.
そういう時はパーッと2人で飲み行ってお前みたいにまっすぐなやつ嫌いじゃねえぞ。俺はお前を信じてるからな。ワイルドに吠えるぜ。待ってろ、今助けるからな。間一髪もう逃がさねえぞ。諦めるんだな。後でたっぷり話を聞かせてもらうからな。どうもじゃねえよ、心配させやがって。なんかわかんないけど、とりあえずお前らとはここで決着つけてやる。おっと、3月の風と4月の雨で5月の花が咲くだな。だよ、あんま冷たくすると俺すねるぞ。待ってろ、絶対に助ける。こんな時こそ俺らの頑張りどこだな。こんな時だからこそネクストとして、ヒーローとして誰かを救いたい。胸張ってけ。その代わり無茶すんなよ。さあ、ワイルドに吠えるぜ。ヒーローの底力見せる時だろ。もっとだ、もっともっと。さあ、行きますよおじさん。もうやめにしましょう。さあ、たくさんどうぞ。さてと、ではまたおせっかいですか。当然ですよ、プロなんですから。今日はありがとうございます。信じられる人間はいると思いますよ。言葉を使わなくてもメッセージは送れます。ちょっと待ったー。ありがとうございます。皆さん、とにかく手分けして確保しましょう。鈍感さもそこまで行くと罪ですね。だからおせっかいやめてください。なりましょうね、キングオブバディヒーロー。これが最後なんです。えいよおじさん。よっしゃ、追いついた。さあ、行きますよおじさん。おじさんってまたお前。なあバニー、投げる前のお芝居大げさすぎたかな。次やるときはもっと抑えた方が。ああ、いけねえ、話しかけちまったよ。まったく、あなたって人は変な気を使うな。言いたいこと言ってとことんぶつかってこその相棒だろう。僕はもう少し気を使ってほしいです。え？さて、最強のバディヒーローってやつをお見せしようか、バニーちゃん。そうですね、おじさん。頼もしい相棒だ。不思議な感覚でした。一人なのに二人のような。おじさん、えいよ、そろそろ能力発動しませんか。俺はまだ温存してる。先行ってくれバニー。もう結構、あなたとは喋りません。じゃ、何子供じみたこと。ああ、そうかよ。分かったよ。また小鉄さんのおせっかいが出た。いいじゃないですか、見守るくらいで。どうせうるさいおじさん扱いされて終わりですよ。仕方ねえだろ、本当にうるさいおじさんなんだから。さっきちょっと息切れしてましたよね。してねえよ。頼りにされたいなら、まずは食生活を見直してシェイプアップしないと。唐揚げ定食のこと言ってんのか。スーツきついんじゃないですか。きつくね。小手さん、えいよ。危なかったな。大丈夫ですか。ヒーローの力には限界があって弱い部分もたくさんある。だからこそそんな僕たちを見て 救われる人もきっといるはずです。へえ、バニーがんなこと考えてるなんてな。だってダメじゃないですか。ヒーローが希望を捨てちゃ